Welcome to Centennial Bank Stadium in Jonesboro, home to the Red Wolves of Arkansas State. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Arkansas State Red Wolves. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Red Wolves offense going to get the chance to start this game off. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team.
There he goes! Picks up the first down. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Catch in the middle, it's Rucker. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Takes it the other way. 10. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense putting points on the board.
And that is not the start this offense wanted. You're trying to come out, you're trying to create some momentum and get a rhythm and consistency, but you throw the pick 6 early and put yourself in a hole. Not good.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll move the tight end. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Got the first down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Wolves, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. That's caught. It's Burris. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Craig. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Red Wolves will have it 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Southern's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Fires to the big fella. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend him.
How about the catch radius on him, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Grab behind the line. It's Helms. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's French. He'll take a shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Eagles.
Man, really nice job attacking the middle of the field. You see those safeties, man, I want to split them. He splits it right down the middle, throws that post right on the numbers, catches the ball in the end zone, touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to go up top. Under fire. He'll try to do it in... Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Rayner. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. But that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. The Red Wolves decide to punt it away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where this... in play just outside the 20. First play of the drive comes from the 22. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Dallas. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Brown. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive. And they've got it at the 45.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Back to pass, it's French. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Running to the left. Slithers into space. He's loose. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. This is a game of swings and momentum, and a great opportunity here after scoring on the last drive, getting a stop, and now you have the football back.
They're playing well right now in all 3 phases, and they're complementing each other. So now, David, it's up to the offense here. It's up to this quarterback to lead this offense down the field to get a score.
Yeah, and to stay aggressive, to understand we've had success, we got this going the right way. Now I don't need to change anything. Go back to your go-to plays. That's now got you some momentum back in your favor.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Can't rest on your laurels as a quarterback. We know how much success he had last game when he completed over 70% of his throws. This game, though, he's just a little bit off. At times he looks like he's pressing. He hasn't been overly accurate.
Turning it on. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. They get to him as he throws. Caught over the middle. It's Rucker. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Gonna run it. It's Clay. Got the first down and more. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back. For nothing. It'll be third down. They got mauled on the last play. Do they have anything that'll work on third and goal from the 2? Trying to pound it in. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. He's... Wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. It's fourth and goal, and they'll go for the touchdown and keep the kicker on ice. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's not going to get there. Stop short. Fourth down.
Man, he looks short on that play, and the quarterback sneak is such an easy play, and you trust it because the quarterback gets the ball right away, but that defensive line was having none of it. Failed fourth down. Big-time stop for this defense.
Hold and fire complete. There he goes.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Eagles can really attack on this second and short. They send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, it is hard to beat Jonesboro when that town is buzzing as it is today. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Centennial Bank Stadium.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They start this third quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Yeah, the good news is you're leading on the scoreboard. The bad news is your quarterback doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Looking to throw, it's French. Makes the grab. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backed up now, here's second and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Georgia Southern really efficient on offense. He'll keep it himself. Hard running there. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The give to the tailback. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Oh, they're after him. Trying to get rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. The lead now 7 here in the third quarter. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Takes the handoff. It's crossed. That hole closed quickly. A pickup of 1 to the 15.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Here on third down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead, Dave.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out. And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, That is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for room, it's Cross. Works his way ahead for 3. They'll spot it at the 18.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Looking to pass. It's Rayner. Gets it to him on the screen. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The Red Wolves headed quickly to the line. Jumped the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Red Wolves will line up to punt it away. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. This should be the last play of the quarter. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get in the backfield and make the play, and that's how they'll finish off this 3rd period. We've reached the end of the period. Georgia Southern is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. Back to pass. It's French. Got it in the middle. It's Cobb. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
The officials off. when the coach accepts it, they will take the penalty. Looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Oh, he's got some space. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. New set of downs after the completion. He might want another play. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cross. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Red Wolves in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the marker. It's Rucker. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5. And the Red Wolves moving quickly to the line. Keeps it on the draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Quarterbacks generally, guys, we know, they're not as big and not as physical runners as running backs, so it is going to be trickier for them to break tackles. I like the idea of getting the design quarterback run game going, but moving forward, let's see if we can get him out to the perimeter.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Got it looking for a first. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They'll run for it. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running.
I think a lot of people in the stadium are questioning, why are they going for it on 4th and 1 in their own end of the field at this point of the game, but the gamble paid off.
Looking to throw, it's Rayner. He's got it. He steps out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harrell. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Flips it out on the screen. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Red Wolves with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. On the run, it's Cross. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And the Red Wolves will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. Quickly complete. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Draw play, quarterback keeps it. And the defense holds firm. No pick at all on that play.
It's looking like they're going to have to throw this one in now on third down, David. And you know the execution just has to be spot on. Timing especially at the quarterback position here.
And thinking about the defense, they're aggressive in these situations. They're going to play man. They're going to play up tight on you. So I know that. Now how do I counterpunch and attack this defense?
Not much of a choice here. Down by a score late. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. One possession game, getting late. First order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen.
The offense pops it up, and they were on the move. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. Racing down the left side. How could this happen? Huge mistake, and the defense cashes in with a touchdown, and they're a point away from tying it up.
And we knew coming in, these teams were very similar. Both really good football teams, but executing down the stretch might be the difference in the football game.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He's got it in the end zone for the two-point conversion, and the fake gives them the lead. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range.
Correct. Don't take the sack. Don't get a negative play. But if I can be aggressive, Palmer, I'm still trying to go to the end zone to get the immediate dub.
And take as much pressure off of your kicker as you possibly can. You just got to wonder what he's thinking right now. Lots of pressure on him.
Dropping back, it's French. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left. Remember, all they have to do is get it close enough for a field goal here. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle, it's Cobb. Offense will use a timeout, 19 seconds left in the game. Get a big play like that last one, you flip the field, you change the momentum. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Finding an escape route. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Timeout is called by the offense. They have 14 seconds left. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. So this is going to be rife with drama and overflowing with pressure on this field goal try.
Big time moment. This place going bananas, cheering for their squad, cheering for this guy to miss the kick so he can't take the lead, but he delivers in the clutch, and this place just got really quiet.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He's taking the deep shot. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Red Wolves! They've got the lead here in the fourth. Man, that was exhilarating. Incredible game from start to finish, and I mean the very finish.
And you have to dial in at those moments, right? It's easier said than done. Oh, I'm going to call this, but in the clutch, when you need it the most, you've got to put possessions together. You've got to get in the end zone to come through. This offense has got to be jacked.
Looking back on it, too, was there ever any doubt that that was the guy they were going to go to when the game was on the line? This dude's been making plays all season long. You've got to put the ball in the hands of your best playmakers in situations like that, and that's what they did.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.